Welcome to GigaIO series of how-to videos. In this video, we'll show you how to compose using FabreX and Command Line Interface, or CLI.
Hello, my name is John Moran, and I'm here to talk to you about how easy it is to compose I/O using GigaIO FabreX and the FM tool and the Command Line Interface. Let's look at our configuration. Here we have two servers connected to our switch using a by 8 PCIe link or 64 gigabits bandwidth. Each one of them has their own partition, I've shown by the different colors. Currently, we also have 4 NVIDIA RTX 6000 GPUs in the AIC boxes, 2 per side. So each one of these sides has a by 16 PCIe link or 128 gigabit connection to our switch. And you can see that each server has 4 RTX 6000s connected to it. And we're going to use FM tool for composing the I/O. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to take all of the GPUs and move them to Zebrafish. All right, let's take a look at the steps that we need to take. So first, we're going to ensure the fabric is up using FM tool. We can't configure the fabric or move around I/O unless it's configured. We use the GUI to show what the current configuration looks like, and it'll show something similar to this, except for it's a table. We'll run NVIDIA on SMI on each of the servers to show you that the GPUs are actually attached and can be used. Then we'll go in, we'll unbind ports 17 and 21 from partition 1, which is in green, and we'll bind them to partition 0, which is in blue. We'll reboot both servers because we've changed the PCIe tree and we need to reboot them. And then we'll run NVIDIA SMI to show where the GPUs are now. All right, let's get started. Here we have Killer Whale. We want to look at FM tool first. So FM tool, status, name of our switch. And we can see that it's configured, which is exactly how we want it. If we go look at the switch, we can see that here's our partition 0 with our upstream port, which is connected to our server, Zebrafish, at a by 8. And we can see that the 2 IOs each with 2 RTX 6000s are connected at a by 16. We see the same thing for Medusa. All right, so let's go look at those 2 servers. So we have Zebrafish here. And if we do a little script that I wrote, you can see there are 4 NVIDIA RTX 6000s. We'll run this command to show you they can be used. The driver is loaded. Go ahead and look at Medusafish. Medusafish is the same way. We'll run NVIDIA SMI. And you can see the driver's loaded. The GPUs are idle at this point, but they're ready to go. Okay, so the thing is we want to move these 4 over to the server. All right, so in order to do that, we have to use our FM tool. And we're going to use a command called unbind. And we need to give it the name of the switch we want to do the unbind command on. And we need to give it the port. And we've determined that these are port 13 and port 21. So port 13, and then our master controller switch, in case there's more than one switch in our configuration. In this case, there is only one switch. So we'll unbind port 13, and we'll unbind port 21. Now, when we bind these ports, we need to also give it the partition that we want it to bind to. And we talked about partitions where Zebrafish is on 0. That's where we want to put this one. And Medusafish is on 1, and that's where we're removing it from. So let's do 13 first. It doesn't really matter. We could have done them in any order. And we'll do 21. Okay. So now we can see that it's moved the I/O to connect to partition 0. It's moved it off partition 1. The reason it's down is because, again, we've added things to the server, and the server doesn't know about it, has never enumerated them. So we'll need to go back and we'll need to reboot that server in order for it to recognize the new I/O that's been added. And we can do the same thing from reducer fish, since we've also changed this PCIe tree. Okay, our server should be back by now. Should have rebooted. We go look at the switch. We can see now that the ports are up and connected. And we can now see that, sure enough, all 8 of them are here. And we'll run that. And we can see that for this one, we no longer have any GPUs. And there they are. They're ready to be used. As simple as that. Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you for watching this video. We hope you found it interesting, and we would love to work with you. So please send us email or give us a call. Thank you so much. Goodbye.